Kedrick's here, and hang on, let me get rid of that for a second. So Rwby, Volume 5 finale. Oh man, what can I even start with? Okay, so few things that I really like about this episode. To start with, we got Adam and Blake and Sun in a full-on fight, like Blake and Sun versus Adam, which was nice. Adam escapes, though. He runs into the forest to try to bait them in so he can take them out one by one. Doesn't work because Blake knows him, so gonna get to see Adam in future volumes. He didn't get taken out now. I'm really happy about that, actually, because I didn't want him to go down like this. Last week's episode, it was nice. It was nice to see Blake get that one punch in. But overall, it just wouldn't have felt right for Adam to go out like that. And I'm just really glad that they took this route. So, straight up, we don't have full confirmation. I am positive that Cinder is not dead. I'm sure we're not done with her. I'm confident we're going to see her later. But of course, we get this really nice moment between Yang and Raven about how Raven has been running. She is afraid of Salem, and Yang straight up throws it in her face and places the argument, it's already bad enough that you're a maiden. What's Salem going to do once you have a relic? She's going to come after you, and she's never going to stop. So Raven, of course, leaves. The relic that was inside was a lantern, and of course, when Raven brings it back up, Osmond apparently left a message for Oscar to give and say, we got to get this to Atlas, and I'm kind of excited about that because we can see Ironwood, we can see the next relic, we know where we're going next, so we'll be leaving Mistral in the next volume. Man, this episode was just so intense. I mean, like, it was insane. And of course, we get this really nice moment where everyone is together, it's like all the teams are together. And of course, we get the finale scene where, like, it's the end of the battle. Rwby's team, both Ranger and Team Rwby, have completely just won at this point. So the only option that they have left for Hazel, Mercury, and Emerald is to run. And of course, Emerald actually does the season, the Volume 5 opening and makes the giant Salem, which is just a distraction to get, away from everyone, which is really, really nice. I really like that touch. And it shows what she is really capable of. I did like the animation on Salem. She looked genuinely kind of creepy, actually, in there. And when Leo runs, oh man, Leo, I'm positive that he's dead. I'm positive. Salem catches him trying to run, with the Seer Grim, and I am completely positive she just killed him. She killed him. We got a really nice moment when Team Rwby finally reunited. Everyone's together. It looks like Gira is going to become the leader of the White Fang again. Overall, it was a really, really nice episode. Not too much happened, but overall the story did kind of wrap together. It was a semi-happy ending. It's like, well, we know where we're going next. And of course, the after credits scene, really, really great. So it was just a small little nudge, but we did see Ty at the end, and of course, what I loved was that Raven did show up. He noticed it, but he got so annoyed that Raven just kind of left, and that was just such an incredible thing. So, overall, with this volume chapter, I gotta say, I really liked where it went. I'm pretty happy with the product that we got, so. Okay, so now we're in that part of the live stream where I'm gonna, ask what you guys thought. What did you guys think of the episode? Seriously, let me know in the live stream chat right now. I'm gonna hang out here for a bit, and I'm actually gonna walk off screen for about a few minutes, and I'll be right back. So please let me know what you thought of the episode. I'll be back in like a few minutes. Okay, guys, I'm back. So, we have no one commenting right now. Oh, man. No one. Okay, here we go. Sarah Rhodes. It was shorter than I thought it would be. Doesn't Rwby usually have longer end of season episodes? Actually, this was pretty standard for an end of volume episode. Typically they are around half an hour, with the last like 7 or so minutes dedicated to the credits. So it's nothing we haven't seen before. We've seen this before. It happened with volume 5. I mean, with volume 5, 4, and even volume 3, and that one was roughly around the same time. But you know, you have the opening, you have the outro, as well as the after credit scene, and of course they did show off like newer stuff, which I'm gonna say it right now. I'm excited for Genlock. I'm just gonna throw that out there. I am really, really excited for Genlock. That looks like it's gonna be good. But we're keeping it Rwby based here. So I gotta say, overall, I did really like this episode. Cried, not gonna lie. I straight up teared up when all of Rwby was finally together. I was so happy. I don't even care. No shame whatsoever. Oh, man. So, I think if I did have one disappointment, it's that the battle with Adam, it wasn't much. It wasn't much. Like, the battle could have been done better. I don't know. It feels anticlimactic for Adam himself to run away. I mean, I get it, but at the same time, I don't know, it just doesn't seem like his character. He's been, I don't know, he always seemed very calm and collected, but not after today. So it's pretty nice to see that he can go in that direction, but it just didn't feel right. But seriously, guys, favorite part of the episode, like, let me know in the comment section. I have to say, if I picked a favorite part, it would definitely be when all of Team Rwby finally came together. It just felt like it's been so long. Although my favorite animation bit has to be when Emerald used her power and created the giant freaking Salem, which was a freaking monster. Dude, I saw that thing. I was like so excited. Man. Although I think the moment that had me the most wide-eyed was when Leo died. Leo dying, holy crap. That was straight out of a horror movie, pretty much. I for some reason, I was thinking of, when am I going to do a face reveal? That comment makes no sense. If it's the whole, oh, are you wearing a mask because you're ugly thing, come on, man. But, no, like, when I looked at Leo's, like, whole deal, for some reason I was reminded of Spider-Man 2. In the scene where Doc Ock, where all of his arms come alive and start ripping people apart. For some reason, that's what I was thinking of. And, like, I'm not entirely sure if Leo is dead. I'm 99.9% sure that he's dead, with maybe that little 0.1% chance that he's still alive, because that's how I felt about... Stop eating Pringles and cola, it's bad. Do I look like I care if it's bad, man? And besides, I can't eat cola. I can't eat Coca-Cola. I can drink it. Seriously, man, stop trolling. I mean, I know that's all you're doing. You're just trolling me. If I put flour with it, I'm not putting Coke in flour. Lost my train of thought. I was thinking about something else. So I like that Leo was trying desperately to like get out of being killed by Salem. He was trying everything that he could possibly do, but he fully confirmed that Ozpin is alive and has all this stuff going on for him. Um, Overall, it was a fairly creepy moment. I'm not gonna lie. It was like, holy hell. Poor Leo. Yeah. Okay. So, I think what was interesting was when Emerald heard that Cinder was gone when Yang got there, and Vernal was dead and everything. When she realized that Cinder wasn't coming back, the fact that she had her sort of breakdown was kind of interesting. I knew that Emerald always seemed to have this sort of like admiration towards Cinder, and it's nice to see that kind of put into perspective here, just how much it meant, because Emerald was on the streets before she met Cinder, and after Cinder took her in, there's like this sort of, admiration that she has for her. Am I math? How can I be math? I have a lot of problems? Dude, you have no idea. Dude, the guy's trying to troll me so mad. Do I think Cinder is dead? No. Straight up, I do not think Cinder is dead. I am fully aware that unless I see the body, there is no confirmation of death. That's the way I see things. I mean, like that's just it for me. I do not think that Cinder is dead. I think she's going to come back because, in my opinion, even though the fight with Raven was awesome, it will not feel right unless Rwby is the one that takes her out. Rwby or Jean, but mainly Rwby. Jean is just sort of the whole, but Rwby is like, yes. She has to take him out. Adam is best man. I'm gonna have to disagree with you on that one. It's like we all know who's the best man in this show. It's freaking Ren. Like, oh man. We actually didn't see much from Ren or Nora in this episode, and I kind of wanted Jean to use his aura manipulation ability to sort of buff up the rest of the team. TV movie sparks, yeah. Everyone is transsexual. Geek goddess, what the heck? But nice. Yeah, this was a great volume. Like, just so you guys know, I do, like, at the end of whatever I cover, like, was Red vs. Blue Season 15, without spoiling anything for you guys who haven't seen Red vs. Blue and are starting to watch it, I did this sort of thing where I did an hour-long discussion with another person and put it up on YouTube, and that was a joke going on with Rwby. Yeah, I know that joke. I'm just it slipped my mind for a second. But like in maybe a week or so, a week, maybe 2 weeks, I'm gonna do this thing where after everyone has had a chance to see the episode, straight up, gonna do an hour-long or so discussion. I have a friend of mine whose name is GTD Dust to Dust, and when is the new season coming? I'm tired of waiting. Are you talking about Red vs. Blue or Rwby? Because if it's Rwby, you're going to be waiting until October, my friend. Adam is best character of Rwby season. Yeah, Rwby, you're going to be waiting until October because the season just ended today. I've had people ask me questions like that. Like when I did the season 15 discussion for Red vs. Blue, someone asked me, why not do something on season 16? Because we don't have anything on season 16. Gonna watch some reactions. Okay, see you later, Geek Goddess. Uh, Overall, loved this volume. I'm actually gonna do a top 5 volumes, like my favorite volumes in, from the first 5, and which one I have at the top. So, and I'm not gonna tell you guys what it is right now. Because volume 5 as a whole, I'm gonna rewatch the entire thing and just sort of think, okay, where does this fall in my top 5, or my order of, which Rwby volume is my favorite. A newbie, a friend got you hooked on the show. Yeah, I've been with this show since it came out in 2013. I didn't start doing reactions until Volume 3, which I had already started doing Red versus Blue reactions for Season 13. And I figured, I love Rwby. I'll do reactions to that too, see where it goes. And it just kind of became the thing on this channel. I love it. I love it. I love this show. Red versus Blue and Rwby are two of my favorite shows. And straight up, I will be covering Genlock. Now, Nomad of Nowhere is another animated show that they're coming up with. So, haven't seen the website yet because it's broken. Yeah. I'm quite cool. Oh, thanks. I'm sorry, I can't read your name. I don't know if that's a different, language or something. Somebody show me D-Wee? What's D-Wee? Is that a new meme thing? What happened with Yang? That's something I'm kind of interested about. I don't know why entirely, if it's the meme of January. I don't keep up with memes, I don't know. What happened with her arm? Mercury took it. Oh, maybe that's why they need to go back to Atlas, actually, to get Yang's arm back. But yeah, full on Aishni, full on. There's going to be spoilers in this entire talk, so I would highly suggest that until you watch the episode, you don't watch this unless you don't mind getting spoiled, because I'll be talking about every detail I can think of, including, you got 3 seconds until I talk about something that happened with, want Adam and Cinder dead. Everyone wants Adam dead, I think. Actually, I don't want Adam to die. I do want him to go to prison, actually. I mean, I want Cinder to die, but I want Adam to go to prison to sort of, suffer. War with Atlas has been declared? No, War with Atlas hasn't been declared. They just need to go to Atlas, probably to get the relic, and, man. Okay, so, I made this comment not too long ago, and I know a bunch of people that said that I was crazy for thinking this. But I said that, oh crap, maybe Raven killed the last Spring Maiden before her. Everyone said, oh, she wouldn't do that. I mean, she was only a child. I mean, obviously this girl must have trusted her. No, she straight up killed her. I called it, and everyone said that I was crazy for thinking it. What? How is it crazy? It's Raven. I don't put it past her to to just kill someone and take power. She called it a mercy killing, but oh man. Hey Riley or Reaper. Sorry man, I just know you by Riley at this point. Like I know who you are. Typical Raven. Yeah, like straight up Raven is like she is a very interesting character. I want to see where her character goes from here on in. I think that Adam is going to try to join Salem's faction because if Cinder really is dead, then a spot just opened up. um, Overall, I have to say that Raven got a lot of screen time in this volume, and I'm pretty happy with how it went. Oh man, this episode though. Just this volume. So, I feel like the volume kind of went slow for the first 10 chapters, but the last 4 chapters, like after our 1 week break, I don't know, it's like it kicked into overdrive. So basically you have chapter 1 to chapter 10, and then you have chapter 14. So much time happens between these 10 chapters, and all these chapters, you know, it's like this much time in comparison to what we were getting this time. It's practically nothing. So, if there is one gripe that I have with this volume, is that we spend too much time with exposition. We do not get enough fight scenes. But when we did get fight scenes, I was genuinely happy to see them. For example, Blake versus Ilya, happy to see that. Sun versus Ilya, happy to see that. Raven versus Cinder, best fight of the volume, calling it. In fact, that is honestly my favorite episode of the whole volume. Do I think that they will visit Vacua after they finish with Atlas? Yes, that seems to be the smart idea, because you know, they've got a whole entire world to explore. So I really do want to see where they go with it, though. Man. It's just insane. I don't even know what else to talk about anymore. Like, what were you guys' favorite parts of the episode? You know, was there anything in this volume that you think that ship Rwby and Oz? No. I don't ship Rwby and Oz. Nope. Anyone who knows me knows that a video that I did a while back, everyone knows that I ship Rwby and Jean. Okay? If I have to ship anyone, that's who I ship. Aside from Ren and Nora, which I just shipped them because I really did think that it would happen. Maybe Oscar Ozpin and the gang could probably retrieve the fall relic. Maybe. Ozpin did say that he made it much, much harder to find. So, well, I meant favorite chapter of this volume, of volume 5. But I can see why chapter 11 of volume 3 is your favorite. Wait. Is it just because Adam chopped off Yang's arm? Or that Adam was just in it? I have a feeling that Adam is like your favorite character. If Cinder's dead, not my fault there is not enough male characters. What? I feel like there's enough male characters. There's a lot of them. Okay, yeah, John's favorite character. Not John as in, like, can't ship female. I can understand that. I can understand that. Oh, man. Oh, man. But overall, pretty happy with this volume. I don't think it's the best written volume. and it definitely doesn't have enough fight scenes. So there are some problems with it. So a flaw in the volume, let alone the entire series, is that we don't know much about Rwby. I tend to disagree. We know enough about her, like her personality. I mean, she's a weapon dork. She's an introvert. She's willing to help anyone that she can. She has, you know, she has a dog named Zwei. I have a dog that's going crazy outside. Um, her past and back. Well, she doesn't really have a past slash backstory. I mean, she was just a normal kid who, grew up with just her dad and her sister and went to school to become a huntress. I mean, I'm not bringing my dog in here. No. My dog is not coming into the stream. She's not even coming into this room. That's like a rule that I do. It's like my dog does not come in here. I'm not Freelancer Amber. My dogs don't come in my room. Yeah, my dog is a she. She's crazy. She's old too. Her flashbacks, but Rwby doesn't have really flashbacks to go to. Okay, now Summer. I want to know a lot about Summer because Summer is a character that we haven't seen in a while. And I think the reason why Salem wants Rwby is because of the silver eyes. And maybe there's something that the silver eyes, like maybe she needs the silver eyes for something. That's the best I can come up with at the moment. Let's see, what else? Yeah, what I really want is a flashback sequence back to Team Stark. Preferably in an upcoming volume. Heck, you know what? No, I take that back. Make a side series. Kind of like World of Remnant, but make it about Team Stark and their adventures. I want to see Team Stark's adventures, like from when they arrived at B. I want a prequel now. I want a prequel to Rwby that stars Team Stark. And that's exactly what it could be called. Stark. Oh my gosh. Do I believe the silver-eyed powers are more powerful than maidens? Yes and no. So, the thing about the maiden powers is that they are extremely weak to silver-eyed powers. So, but we don't know the actual damage output of some of the powers, but I would probably say that it would have to be Silver Eyes above Maiden powers for overall damage output, but that's because we haven't seen enough of them. And the fact that she managed to stop the entire Grim Dragon at Beacon, like just freeze it, that makes me wonder. It's like, what else are the Silver Eyes capable of? How powerful is that? That's something I want to see. We almost got to see her silver-eyed powers activated in this volume, but of course, Emerald knocked her out. Why? Tell you what happened? I've already gone over what happened in the episode, so now it's just kind of the, like if you go back to the very beginning of this live stream, that's when I talked about the episode itself. In terms of their powers, yes, but Raven is also a pretty tough opponent. So I really do think that Rwby, as strong as she is with her silver-eyed powers, as strong as she could potentially be, I think that Raven's experience, as well as her, her time with the silver-eyed powers, I think that she would overpower Rwby. Because Rwby she doesn't know how to use her silver-eyed powers right now, so yeah, it would be a Raven win, like, no question about it. Now I'm trying to think, where is Yang's arm? Because it got pulled off in the last chapter, and we haven't seen it since. Where is Yang's arm? It's probably on the ground. Oh, no. I know. No, I can't say that on stream. Gotta keep this a little clean. Can't go into adult territory. I would like to see Rwby start to control her eye power, but if I had to guess, they're going to save it for the end, like, for maybe, like, volume 10 will be the point where she has control over it and all that. You know, it's just one of those things. Oh, man. Okay, so I think I've talked about everything that can be discussed in this chapter. Overall, I do like Volume 5. I have some problems with it, but then again, I have problems with every volume. So overall, pretty happy with the outcome. Anyway, guys, I think this is where I'm going to cut the live stream because I don't want this to run for too long. It's been a good half hour, and I've got other stuff that I need to do. Plus, it's noon. I'm hungry. I have not eaten today, so I'm just hungry, and I'm going to go get food and all that stuff. Plus, I've got other videos that I got to work on, including 2 videos. Well, 3 technically. But one of those videos of the 2, it's called Should It Happen? And I've got 3 different subjects. One pertaining to Red versus Blue, one pertaining to Rwby, and one pertaining to Kingdom Hearts. But the one for Rwby, I'm going to tell you guys right now. And you're going to hate me for saying it. I'm not kidding. You guys are going to hate me for saying this subject. But the Should It Happen, which will be just an opinion-based video. If you saw my Rwby and Jean video, it'll be something sort of like that, but much, much, much better, and I'm editing it together and stuff like that. But the episode is going to be called Should Crescent Rose Be Destroyed? There, come on, hit me with your hate comments. It's coming. I can feel it. Oh, man. I know what I just did. I know. I just screwed myself massively by saying those words. Should Crescent Rose be destroyed? Oh, you think it should be destroyed? Okay. Oh, man. But Rwby needs... I don't think she necessarily needs a new weapon. I think she just needs to lose access completely to her weapon. But I'm going to go into greater details for that in the actual episode. So, oh man. Thank you guys so much for tuning into the live stream. For those of you who are watching this after the live stream, thank you so much for tuning in. Great volume. Loved it. Let me know what you thought in the comment section down below. I've been Kendrick, as always, people. Have an awesome day. Peace out. Be sure to hit that like button, smash that subscribe button, and I will catch you all, oh crap, next time.